I'm here with the last problem in accounting for consignment or consignment accounting, illustration number 10. Okay, so we will solve this problem and we will end up this lesson. Okay, so let us look into the problem. So again, the problem says Mayuri Bicycle Company, Mysore, consigned 1,500 bicycles to Basava Cycle Mart, Bangalore. So Mysore company, that is Mayuri, is a consigner and Basava Cycle Mart, Bangalore, is a consignee. So to be sold on consignment basis, the cost of each bicycle was rupees 1,800 but invoiced at rupees 2,100. Cost price is there, invoice price is there. So when cost price and invoice price is there, we are supposed to calculate loading charges and closing stock. On closing stock, we have to calculate stock reserves as well. Okay, so that you have to keep it in mind when two prices has been given, that is cost price and invoice price. Okay, so they paid rupees 150 per bicycle for packing, freight and insurance. So this 150 rupees is paid by Mayuri Bicycle Company. So that means expenditure incurred by the consigner. Okay, 150 rupees per bicycle. Here the expenditure has been given on per unit of goods sold or per bicycle he has given, so which is very easy to calculate. Okay, so next, during the transit 10 bicycles were damaged in an accident and the insurance company paid 80% of the claim. Basava Cycle Mart received on consignment and spent rupees 100 per bicycle. So here Basava Cycle Mart spending how much? 100 rupees per bicycle for freight and entry tax. That means expenses incurred by consignee on consignment. Okay, then they have accepted a bill drawn by Mayuri Cycle for rupees 10 lakh as an advance. So they have received a 10 lakh rupees as an advance. Basava Cycle Mart spent rupees 1,40,000 for sales expenses and advertisement. So Basava Cycle Mart have incurred an expenditure of 1,40,000 rupees. So that is on sales and advertisement. So this expenditure we directly enter in the consignment account and directly enter in the consignee's account, but not in the working note. Why? Because any expenditure incurred by the consignee after receiving the goods is held by consignee only. It cannot be recovered from the consigner. So as per the rule, we don't consider this 1,40,000 rupees because the consignee should bear such kind of expenditure until unless there is a special provision of any agreement as such. So here there is no such kind of agreement in this given problem. Okay, so 1,40,000 rupees for sales expenses and advertisement. They sold 800 bicycles. How many bicycles? 800 bicycles at rupees 2,300 each on cash basis. So 2,300 rupees on cash basis they have produced, and 400 bicycles they have sold at rupees 2,500 on credit basis. Obviously there is a cash sales, there is a credit sales. Obviously when there is a credit sales, so we are supposed to calculate del credar commission as well. Clear? So let us look into it. 2,500 rupees on credit basis, they are entitled to a commission of 6% on total sales and 2% on del credar commission on credit sales. So they settled final balance due to consigner by sending a bank draft. Prepare necessary ledger accounts in the books of the company. So the problem is simple, easy. As usual, what we have done so far, the same kind of problem I have come up with here. So let us move towards the solution. So open consignment account in the books of Mayuri Bicycle, Mysuru. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees. Obviously first item we always consider, that is on the debit side, 2 goods sent on consignment. So 2 goods sent on consignment. How many bicycle has been sent on consignment, 1500 bicycles at invoice price of 2100 rupees, correct? So 1500 into 2100, so the amount comes to 31,50,000 rupees. How much? 31,50,000 rupees. So next, to bank account. So the expenses incurred by the consignor is always transferred to bank account. So open a bank account, under that to bank account, under that open a bracket and write package and freight charges. Per bicycle, a consignor incurred 150 rupees as a package and freight charges. So 150 into 1500 bicycles. So how much the amount comes to? 2,25,000 rupees. Enter the 2,25,000 into the debit side amount column. So next, to Basava Cycle Mart account. So that is all the expenses incurred by the consignee. Clear? All the expenses incurred by the consignee we are supposed to consider. So while doing this particular problem, clear? Basava Cycle Mart account. So what are all the expenses incurred by them? That is sales and advertisement. So how much they have incurred? 1,40,000 rupees. How much? 1,40,000 for sales and advertisement expenses, which is incurred by Basava Cycle Mart. Then they had also incurred an expenditure, that is freight and entry tax. So that is 100 rupees per bicycle. So here Basava Cycle Mart have received how many bicycles? Not 1500. How many then? 1490 bicycles. Where the 10 bicycle went? See, while in transit there was a damage of 10 bicycles. You have to keep that point in your mind. Okay, so 1500 minus 10 bicycles, how much? 1490 bicycles into 100 rupees each, 1,49,000 rupees, which has been incurred by the consignee for freight and entry charges. Okay, next, to Basava Cycle Mart account. So what are we supposed to enter here? That is correct, commission. So we are supposed to enter commission here. Clear? So to know or to transfer the commission, we must know what? Yes, we must know sales. Shall we find sales? Yes. Move towards credit column on the consignment account. Write down by Basava Cycle Mart account. By Basava Cycle Mart account. So that is cash sales and credit sales. So two types of sales are there. So I'm taking one by one. So take down cash sales right up there. So that is 18,40,000. How come? How many bicycles sold on cash? 800 rupees. What was the selling price of each bicycle? 2,300. So 800 into 2,300. So you're going to get 18,40,000 rupees. Now take credit sales account. So credit sales, how many bicycles sold on credit? 400 bicycles. What was the price on credit sales? 2,500. So 400 into 2,500, how much? 10 lakh. So 18,40,000 plus 10 lakh, that comes to 28,40,000 rupees, outer column. So we got to know the sales now. The total sales is 28,40,000. Cash sales is 18,40,000. Credit sales is 10 lakh rupees. So now you might have a doubt, sir, why to calculate like this? Can we total it and put it directly outer column, or is it compulsory to do as such? No compulsory, you can write it as a total sales, but while calculating del credit commission, you must know what is the cash sales and what is the credit sales. And you should not get confused while calculating commission. The ordinary commission or total commission is always paid on total sales. Del creditor commission is always only on credit sales. So you have to remember that this one point. Okay, so now after doing this, let us come back to the debit column. So to the commission point. Okay, to Basava Cycle Mart account, that is commission. So how much commission we are supposed to pay? We are supposed to pay 6% commission on total sales. So how much is the total sales? 28,40,000 into 6 divided by 100. So that amount comes to 1,70,400 rupees. So that is 6% on total sales, 1,70,400 rupees. Del credit commission. So how much credit sales? Credit sales is 10 lakh rupees. So 10 lakh into 2 divided by 100. How much del credit commission? 2%. 2 divided by 100, that comes to 20,000. So add both 1,70,400 plus 20,000. So put together 1,90,400 is the total commission paid to consignee. Clear? So now after this all, we are supposed to move towards working note. So why working note? To find the value of closing stock, to find the abnormal loss, and in this problem cost price and invoice price is also there. So we have to find the loading charges on total, and we are supposed to calculate a stock reserves on closing stock as well. So let us move towards the working note part. Okay, so working note number 1. Point number 1, calculation of stock with the consignee, that is nothing but unsold goods. Clear? So how much unsold goods is there? Let us consider. So open the bracket on cost, that is next to cost, open a bracket. So 1,500 minus 800 cash sales minus 400 bicycles on credit sales minus 10 bicycles damaged during transit. So 1,500 bicycles minus 800 bicycles minus 400 bicycles minus 10 bicycles, that is comes to 290 bicycles. How many? 290 bicycles. So now 290 into what was the invoice price of each bicycle? 2,100 rupees. So 290 into 2,100, the amount comes to 6,09,000, which I have recorded here. So how much? 6,09,000. So add proportionate non-recoverable expenditure incurred by the consignor. So consignor per bicycle he has incurred 150 rupees, correct? 150 rupees per bicycle. Since he has given per bicycle, I need not to divide again to find out per bicycle expenditure. So directly I am going to calculate to the number of bicycles, clear, which is left out with the consignee. So 150 bicycles into 290 rupees. So that is expenditure incurred by the consignor. That comes to 43,500 rupees. So take it and enter the same. Expenditure incurred by the consignee 100 rupees per bicycle. So that I have taken, that is only freight and entry tax. I have not considered that sales and advertisement expenditure. The reason I have told you at the beginning of this problem. Clear? So 100 into 290 bicycles, that comes to 29,000 rupees. So now add all the three. 6,09,000 plus 43,500 plus 29,000. So total comes to 6,81,500 rupees. So that is the value of closing stock. How much closing stock value is? 6,81,500 rupees. Clear? So let us go back to the working note number 2 to identify the value of abnormal loss. So here you have to understand again, cost of the goods damaged. How many bicycles met with an accident? 10 bicycles. Open the bracket and write 10 into what was the cost price. See, when we are calculating abnormal loss, we are going to find cost value. Clear? So 10 into 1,800, so that comes to 18,000 rupees. Next, add proportionate non-recoverable expenditure as above, working note number 1. So copy the same. Incurred by the consignor 43,500, that is for 290 bicycles, but here I am calculating for only 10 bicycles because number of bicycles damaged is 10 bicycles. Okay, incurred by the consignor, open the bracket, 150 into 10, that comes to 1,000 rupees, 500. Put it to outer column there. So then incurred by the consignee 100 rupees into 10 bicycles, that is 1,000. Add 18,000 plus 1,500 plus 1,000, that comes to 20,500 rupees. So that is called called as gross abnormal loss. That is called as gross abnormal loss. So next, less claim from insurance company. So in the problem they have clearly said insurance companies agreed to claim 80% of the value. So 20,500 into 80 divided by 100, that comes to 16,400. So that is recovered from the insurance company as a claim. So deduct it. Left out is 4,000 rupees 100. Left out is 4,100 rupees. So that is, we call it as a net abnormal loss. So now we have got the value of closing stock, that is stock with the consignee, and we got that is abnormal loss amount as well. So let us go back to the consignment again, consignment account again. So now go to the credit side and write by abnormal loss account working note number 2, 4,100 rupees. Then stock with the consignee, that is working note number 1, 6,81,500. How much? 6,81,500 rupees. Then by consignment account, that is loading charges. I said whenever there is a different amount given in between invoice price and cost price, we have to find out the value. So that is 2,100 was invoice price, 1,800 was cost price. Deduct it, you are going to get 300 rupees. So 300 into 1,500 bicycles consigned, 300 into 1,500. So the value of loading charges or so-called consignment account comes to 4,50,000 rupees. So loading charges is 4,50,000 rupees. So now in the debit part, we have done till the part of commission. So that is commission we have identified 1,90,400. Now it is a time to find out that a stock reserve, which is always we calculate on a closing stock only in case when there is a two different price called invoice price and cost price. So to reserve account, stock reserve account, that is nothing but loading charges account. So open the bracket and write. So how much per bicycle we got? 300 rupees as a loading charge. How you got 300 rupees? Because invoice price was 2,100 and cost price was 1,800. 2,100 minus 1,800, that comes to 300 rupees. So 300 into 290 bicycles, that is number of bicycles left with the consignee. So that comes to 87,000 rupees. So enter it. Now check out which side is greater side. So obviously here credit side is the greater. So the greater side total is 39,75,000 rupees. How much? 39,75,000 rupees. Enter the same amount into the amount column. 39,75,000 minus 31,50,000 minus 2,25,000 minus 1,40,000 minus 1,49,000 minus 1,90,400 minus 87,000 rupees, and the difference is 34,200. Absolutely correct. The difference is 34,200. Transfer that to P&L account. So P&L account 34,200. Now total both the side 39,75,000, 39,75,000. So we are done with the major part of consignment account, that is consignment account as well as working note. Now we are further moving to Basavaraju Cycle Mart account. So particulars rupees, take it on the debit side. 2 goods sent on consignment account. So goods sent on consignment account, that is nothing but sales proceeds. So we all know that sales is 28,40,000. So go back to the credit side. So that is write down by bills receivable account. How much the advance received? 10 lakh. By commission account, that is consignment account in bracket commission 1,90,400. By consignment account, that is expenditure incurred by the consignee for sales and advertisement purpose. He has incurred 1,40,000 rupees expenditure. Then freight and entry tax is there, that is 1,49,000 rupees. So add both the side and write it 2,89,000 rupees. How much? 2,89,000 rupees. So now find the difference and enter that difference amount into the bank account. So by bank account, the difference comes to 13,60,600. So the difference amount by bank account 13,60,600 rupees. So now tally the both the sides. So you're going to get 28,40,000, 28,40,000. So we are done with this problem. So I'm ending up this lesson, consignment account lesson. I'm ending up. So I'll be starting lesson number 2 for FA2, especially concerned with BCom, University of Mysore. So we will be shortly going to start a second lesson. So see you soon. I'll be coming up with a new lesson in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye. See you.